Welcome, dads. Today I'm sharing with you my fantasy draft football evening was a successful, great draft 2 nights ago. So I felt like sharing it with you guys would be much better and more appreciated than my wife, who doesn't care at all that I drafted Bijan Robinson last night. Followed that up with A.J. Brown as my 1-2, picking out of the 2-hole. She didn't care. She has no idea who Bijan Robinson is. She has no idea the dynamics of his running back skills, the way he's going to be a PPR monster for me. Doesn't care at all. Then we follow up that draft with Omari Hampton. So I have a 1-2 punch with Bijan Robinson, Omari Hampton in the backfield. My wide receivers are going to be A.J. Brown, Marvin Harrison, and Tet McMillan. Nice combination right there. We then went with the flex position. I went and filled out with DeAndre Swift. Love this kid. Sleeper pick. You're gonna see some action from him with the Ben Johnson offense in Chicago. Trust me on that one. If you're drafting, find a way in that round 5, 6, 7 spot. You can pick up DeAndre Swift. Great sleeper. I love him. And then on my bench for depth, Emeka Ikebuka, the rookie wide receiver from Tampa. Him and Mike Evans are just gonna get target funnels. Target funnels. So we all know Mike Evans is gonna do get his 100 receptions and his 1,000 yards. That's probably baked in to everyone's draft books. So I would pivot and go Emeka Ibuka. You get him a little bit later, and he's gonna be a beast. An absolute beast. The bench fill. I also love Zach Charbonnet as bench depth. So if you can get him later in your draft, I would really advise that. Especially if you're gonna reach for Kenny Walker the third, who's going to be a running back that's going to get volume, but he's got bad ankles, man. He's always injured. So Zach Charbonnet, if anything happens to Kenny Walker, will be a plug-and-play RB2. And I drafted him as like my 5th running back. Behind, my bench also has Bill Merritt. Jacoby Krosky Merritt, aka Bill Merritt. Another nice little sleeper pick. You can get him late in your draft. Washington's RB. Probably going to be competing for the RB1 position very early in the season. So people are going to think get Eckler. I pivot off of Eckler and I go Bill Merritt. He's the one. And sit him on your bench and let things happen. And he's going to be a nice piece week 3, week 5, when injuries start happening, guys get nicked up. Eckler's proven to be, treads are done on his tires. We're getting the fresh legs in there, and you're going to have Bill Merritt. My tight ends, I waited late on it. I ended up with Jake Ferguson, and I have a backup of Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts has been a bust, but I got him so late in my draft. Nothing wrong with having him sit on the bench. And if Penix starts peppering him with targets, you have an asset, because he's a hybrid wide receiver, tight end, just can't create space and separation. So it's been affecting his ability to be a fantasy asset. But this could be his year. Let's see. And who else on my team here do I like? My QB, as a Jets fan, I went with Justin Fields, and I paired him up on a a double tap out of the second spot with Drake May. So I got those both late in the draft, just to get some QBs before all the QBs were gone. I don't like to reach for the QBs. I feel like after Josh Allen goes, you get Daniels goes, Hurts goes, and Lamar Jackson go. You get there's Joe Burrows there, but then the tiers it's a big fall off. So rather than reach for any of those guys, I just loaded up on running backs and wide receivers, and was able to land high end, high upside Justin Fields, because if he starts running with that ball, again, his accuracy is suspect at best, but if we can create an offense that will allow him to use his legs with the three-headed monster in the backfield between Hall and Allen and Davis, and now you have Fields with the ball, we have some serious backfield work. And you're going to have the box stacked up, and then he can kind of work that over the middle stuff, some slants, some outs, some play action, and I think Justin Fields is going to be fine. But just to hedge myself, I went with Drake May, because I feel like he's also going to be a beast in New England. They seem to always find those quarterbacks that can be in charge of their franchise for a decade at a clip, and the Jets seem to always chasing their tail on the quarterback position. What's new? But I feel like I put together a nice roster here. It's a 12-team PPR league. I'm sharing with you because the excitement I gave to my wife, she can care less about what my fantasy football team. She does like the fact that last year I came in second with a nice prize money, and the year before that I came in second, nice prize money. Keep losing in the finals, but hey, I get to the big dance. Maybe this is the year I win it. Look forward to sharing the season updates with you on this roster, and good luck in your drafts. We got this rest of this week for drafts, and make sure the draft times and dates are on your calendar so your wife is fully aware that you will be drafting. All right? Happy wife, happy life. Have a great rest of the day, dads. See you on the flip side.